Hello, I'm Coronageddon Powell. I'm a disabled and disability artist living in rural mid Wales. And this is my story of art during lockdown, love in the time of coronavirus. I describe myself as a disability artist as well as a disabled artist and disabled person because I think it's very important to align myself with the political stance of disability artist. Since 2010, over 130,000 people have died of welfare reform, but you don't see that on the news. And I think it's very important that those who can speak out do speak out. So here is my little home, my living room, which is a multi-purpose room. I live in a small council house, or as my sister described it, that poxy little council house. I'm very grateful for it. As social housing goes, this is about as good as it gets. So I'm not complaining, but I would dearly love to have my own house with a room that could be a dedicated art studio. So here we have the office corner. We've got the computer. We've got piles of paperwork. Somewhere under there we've got the stereo for the all-important music. Here we have the very important coffee and cigarettes. Yes, I smoke. I know that's frowned upon these days. But I can't give up because it supports my mental health. We are an endangered species, but I carry on. Paperwork over there. The calendar, which became largely redundant at the start of lockdown, but since has had online events filled in, so I am still quite busy. There's the dog, who hates being on camera. And here's the art corner. So here we have the table and the easel, which is where I work. And here we have piles of art materials and different artworks. So it's all a bit cramped, but we survive. It does dictate the kind of work I can do. I have ideas for some larger scale work, for work involving glass, for work involving metal, but I don't have the space or facilities to produce those pieces. So they logged in my head as an idea. So here we have the first artwork I did during isolation, City of Delusion, the top picture you can see here. It is about the fallacy of capitalism and endless growth and globalisation and how it's brought us to our knees the way it has at present. And it's also about the hope that when we do get going again, we'll live a life which is more considerate of other people and of other creatures and the planet as a whole. This is the second piece I did during lockdown. It's called Hiraeth am Heddwch, which means longing for peace in Welsh. And it's mixed media. It's marker pen, paint pen, and printed maps cut up and woven together. And it's about, again, it's about how I hope that when we do get going, we'll see ourselves as humanity as a whole, and we'll see an end to war, we'll see an end to famine, we'll see an end to inequality. So that's why it's a hiraeth, it's a longing. But I don't know if that will happen, but there's my hope. The next piece I did, the Hiraeth am Heddwch has prompted a series. So this is Hiraeth am Heddwch Die, or Hiraeth am Heddwch 2. Again, it's about the same issues, but just expressed differently. And it's also about the longing for inner peace. I'm going through the process of psychotherapy, which I'm having to pay for privately because it's not available on the NHS where I live. And I'm looking to find a way that I can be in the world, which is more contented and more peaceful. Even though I'm 55, I still haven't managed to achieve that. So here we have Hiraethum Heddwch 3 or Hiraethum Heddwch 3. Again, same issues. Exploring in different colours. I'm very much led by colour as an artist. So that's that one. And the last piece I've done so far is this one, which is called Still. It's watercolour on artboard. It's about the quiet that we're all experiencing at the moment, the stillness outside, but it's also about trying to find a place of stillness on the inside, away from distress and agitation, that elusive place of stillness inside. So as a disabled person, I was isolated anyway before the lockdown, so it hasn't really made that much difference to my life. The only thing I'm missing is I'm a member of CalVable, which is a disabled-led art organisation in Montgomeryshire. I help to run it, and that they have meetings every Wednesday, so I'm missing those because it's a chance to catch up with arty friends. We are holding meetings online, but not everybody can attend those because not everybody has a computer or has the computer skills or has the internet. So that's a shame that some people are missing out at the moment. But I worked at home in isolation anyway, so I'm already well used to it. I think the world is learning some of the experiences of disabled people at the moment because they're locked down in isolation as well. People are looking at different ways of working, which may benefit disabled people in the long run because employers may realise actually these jobs can be done from home, which would be great if things could be opened up for disabled people to work. My income hasn't changed because I'm on benefits, so I'm still struggling to find money. The other main difference is I can't get a supermarket delivery. I've shopped online for years as a disabled person who can't access supermarkets. Now everybody's shopping online and it's been very, very difficult to get my shopping. So I am managing a little bit now. It's got a little bit better now. My carers are still coming, so that's okay. So it's business as usual in my house. Anyway, I hope this video finds you well and your family and those you care about well. And this has been Loving the Time of Coronavirus, or Coronageddon. Goodbye and thank you.